am the founder of Edumind Solutions, Global Womenpreneur Clique, and Tailopedia. Edumind Solutions is into corporate training. We impart training to individuals and corporates on communication skill, customer services. So we have a group of trainers where we hire the trainers and we send them for the trainings. And we do a lot of training assignments with many corporates. Global Womenpreneur Clique is a brainchild of mine, which started with my experience of challenges and the way I overcome those challenges. That's how it built. So first time when I created this forum, I somehow was not able to manage it because I didn't get the idea of how to go about it. Later on, so it was during my first pregnancy. Then I quit in between because I thought my kid is my priority and I need to focus time on my kid. So I somehow quit, but I was working as a freelance trainer. Then after some time, there was something, a spark in my mind, which actually fostered me to continue with my journey of Global Womenpreneur Clique, because I thought it's more of working together, growing together. It's not a competition at all, which I firmly believe till now. It is not related to any competition. It is more of related to competition with yourself. How you update yourself with the organization within the scenario of entrepreneurship within this world. How you update yourself, how you evolve as an individual. So that's how it came into my focus again. And the challenges that I faced during my entrepreneurship journey. I formed this forum wherein each and every women entrepreneur who has this aspiration to inspire others, who has this aspiration of doing something in her life, there should never be a quitting in her life. So that's why we created this forum. And over here we're trying to create a virtual incubator for women, wherein they can get each and every information related to their business, related to their entrepreneurship queries at Global Womenpreneur Clique. Thank you.
Thank you, Akansha, for that. So I want to ask you something. So traditionally, marketing is considered something that it's most of a field job and it's not suitable for women. So what's your opinion on that?
All right. So when we talk about marketing, Kshitij, mostly first thought that comes into mind of many is that it requires a lot of traveling. It requires a lot of time of yours. Yes, it requires time because it needs a strategic planning. It needs you to be there while you are creating a plan for your marketing strategies. But there is a difference between that sales wala part and marketing. Marketing is how you package your product to look it appealing, how you present it to your clients, how you present it to your consumers, how you present it to the world to see, and so that they feel that there is a brand value in that product and they buy your product. How you present it, how you communicate with it. The complete process is called marketing. That requires a little brainstorming, that requires how you present itself, but it is neither related to men, women. It is nothing related to that. If you have the quality of a true marketer, you can be a woman or a man. That doesn't matter at all.
So my question would be, so let's say there's a woman entrepreneur, she's starting at the grassroots level. So how should her marketing strategy be about? Is it like something different? Though when I'm talking about the micro levels, so many of the women at that level are included like businesses that are run out of house, basically.
Exactly.
So how should they start marketing?
All right. So whenever there is thought of marketing, like and the questions that I get from my fellow women entrepreneurs at the forum, where we help them in making the business models as well, and we help them in building their websites too. So the question that I am often asked by the fellow women entrepreneurs is that requires a lot of money. and I don't have that revenue. I don't want to take my husband's money. I want to earn on my own. I want to create a self identity, जो कि बहुत late आता है वो spark self identity का, but then देर से आए दुरुस्त आए. So first thing is that they need to understand the complete procedure of marketing. The product they are going to sell, it should not be that just they want to earn revenue, they want some profit, so they are doing anything. They need to understand what's their calling, what's their passion, and in which thing they are good for. Once they, to be very honest, after that they understand what is the product they want to sell. It can be in the form of services, it can be in the form of any product, the price, the 5 P's of marketing that we always talk about: the product, price, promotion, the place, the multi channels of distribution of the product or services, then the people who are going to buy that product, the target audience, the target customers. One thing that we miss in this 5 P's is the communication. Once you communicate with yourself and you identify what you are good at and you start working on that, you can later communicate with your prospective consumers, the target consumers, your fellow men or women. You can talk to them, and you can. In my journey, I have always seen a group of people who are ready to help you. It's how you connect to them. It's that clear and transparent communication with anyone. There is everyone to help you out. It's your calling first. Once you start with that, you can build a platform. Nowadays, as Divya already mentioned, digital transformation. This is the era of digital footprint. So you have to create that digital footprint. You have a more reach through digital mediums. Either it's Facebook, either it's LinkedIn, Twitter, Insta. So you need to just focus on which social media platform is good for your business. For example, if you are into clothing and a boutique-based business, Insta would be much preferable for you. If you are more into training and services, LinkedIn is going to be good for you. Facebook is working very well. If I talk about the reach, Facebook is doing a great job. This social media profile optimization plays a very important role. I have seen people doing it in a wrong way. So probably we can connect on that, and we can talk about that, how you can optimize your social media profiles and how you can use proper hashtags, keywords, and everything for your business. So through social media you can do. But when I talk about the micro businesses, that requires a little effort. Over there, it becomes a challenge, just not because you don't know the its and buts of social media marketing or marketing for that matter, but it's more about awareness. It's more about educating themselves. It's not about getting degrees. Education doesn't mean getting degrees. It's more about getting aware about the new trends in business and updating yourself. Once you start that, and once you have that rigor to do, even if you have very less funding, you will be able to do for sure. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Right. So thank you for those insights, Akansha. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.